Hello and welcome to Miller Realty Group's Talk of the Town Carolinas, a weekly video series highlighting life in the Carolinas. I'm your host, Patti Mercer, and with me today,
Mike Martoccia.
And we're talking about
the 15th annual Baxter Village Spring Festival and St. Patrick's Parade.
And why it's the Talk of the Town. Mike Martoccia, here we are, Baxter. Big stuff happening. Tell us what's going on.
Yeah, thanks, Patty. So, we're coming up on our 15th annual.
No way.
Baxter Village Spring Festival, St. Patrick's Parade, 14th annual for the festival parade. So, great lineup. And again, I think we're expecting somewhat fairly good weather for this time of year. So, 14th of March.
Of course, weather is one of those things that you cannot really predict. You can have a best guess. But as it relates to this festival, tell me about why it's good for Baxter.
Yeah, it's great for the merchants here in Baxter Village, right? It gives them a big crowd, a big audience in one day for a lot of people that maybe haven't been exposed to what they offer here in Baxter Village. It's really great for the folks around Baxter, right outside the village itself. Not only the merchants, but also the residents as well. It gives everybody within a pretty close proximity here an opportunity to come out and have a great time for 4 or 5 hours on a Saturday in March. And from a parade perspective, gives everybody the opportunity to come out and start getting in the spirit for St. Patrick's Day.
I love that. And of course, you get out of life what you put into it. Sometimes you see guests that are just dressed in green, in fun colors.
Right.
What have been some of those standout moments to you?
Yeah, the kilts,
Yes.
Of course it's not a mandatory thing, but we do have a lot of folks that come out every year. Either they're participating in the parade or they're just coming out for the festival itself, right? They got the kilts on, they've got the green attire on, they've got even their dogs dressed up and things like that, right? So you got the kids in beads, even the babies in beads and the strollers, and everybody really gets into St. Patrick's Day around here. So we try to keep it as close as we can to the actual holiday itself. So, this year it's March 14th, it's 2 to 6 p.m. And we close off about 7 blocks here in Baxter. There's plenty of parking. It's free parking, so you don't have to take a shuttle. Park within a couple minutes, or it might be 10 or 15 minute walk at the most, right? But a beautiful day, and we encourage you to come out for the festival and the parade.
Yes, just go ahead and set your expectation. Enjoy the day. You've got food, you've got opportunities to shop, and you've got entertainment for the kids.
Yeah, we got plenty of entertainment from 2 sets of Irish dance performances.
Always a favorite.
Yeah, late in the day, around 3:30, 4 o'clock, again at 4:15. So the Irish dancing is a big piece of the event every year. We got 2 different groups from Charlotte coming in and doing that. They'll also be in the parade a little bit after that, so they'll be pretty exhausted. They were in the Charlotte parade in the morning as well.
Oh, yeah.
So we've got that going on. On stage also, we've got several different demonstrations from Miller Street Dance Academy, the latest in what those kids have been learning down there, championing Taekwondo. A lot of students and adults in those demos as well on stage. Then we've got some strolling street performers for the event as well. So besides what we have on stage, we've also got the street performers that'll be up and down Market Street as well for kids of all ages.
I think this is so much fun to look forward to. It's really become a tradition in many, many families. Is there anything different this year, or a special focus that you're giving maybe that stands out and is different from years in the past?
Sure, probably 3 things, Patty. One, each year we try to add some new things from an entertainment perspective to the festival itself. So the festival is 2 to 6. So in those 4 hours of time, we've got a couple new things this year. We've got a thing called Pirates Revenge, and the Pirates Revenge is a ride, and you can get up to 12 people on it, so a mechanical ride. So we sort of added that as a bonus this year. I've also got a bigger Toxic Meltdown obstacle course for the kids, even the teenagers as well. Yeah. So
with a cool name like that, it's going to be fun.
Right. We've always had the Toxic Meltdown itself, which sits 6 to 8 people, and see if you can stay alive in that one. But the actual obstacle course itself is probably around 72 feet long, so it's a pretty big addition this year. So rides and entertainment, that's some new stuff we have this year. We've added some stuff to the parade. We've actually got a couple more in addition to the several we had before of Shriners units. So we actually have 2 or 3 different units this year added to the ones that we had before. We've got the 3 Charlotte Pro Sports mascots, the only parade in the area this time of year to get all 3 Charlotte Pro Sports mascots. We got cheerleaders from the Panthers coming in as well, in addition to about 125 units in the parade itself. So if you haven't been in the parade before, come out to the festival. stay, because the parade is a block away. You'll be able to line anywhere up on a 10-mile block radius on the parade and take that in, because there's a lot of entertainment in the parade this year.
Awesome. How much does all this fun cost?
It's free.
What? I mean, like free.
Yeah, the only things that are going to cost you anything,
Yes.
you know, if you're going up and you're going to get a beer, right?
Yeah.
Green beer perhaps, or a pretzel, or you're going into a restaurant to get something to eat. Obviously, that's going to cost you some money, but there might be some vendors here and there that are doing fundraisers. I encourage you to participate in those. Those fundraisers have prizes, so even though you may be paying $1 or $2 for something at a couple booths, you'll get an opportunity to win some prizes. But otherwise, everything else is free. The parking's free. The 125 vendors that line Market Street are free. The entertainment, the face painters, the clowns, the stilt walkers, the balloon twisters, all that's free.
Oh, that sounds like such a great way to spend a day and kick off spring right
Absolutely.
here in Baxter.
Right.
Well, that's it for this edition of Miller Realty Group's Talk of the Town, Carolinas. Hey, if you're thinking of buying or selling your home, remember to call Carmen or simply visit CarolinaHomeSearch.com. While you're there, you can check out past episodes of Talk of the Town, Carolinas. Don't forget Baxter Village Spring Festival. Until next time, I'm your host, Patti Mercer. Bye-bye.